Good morning and welcome to my channel and into this new video. As you can tell, I'm starting my video as usually by a good morning. It will also be about running, about mountains and about adventure. But this time I would like to make it a little different. Not only by sitting in the passenger seat, my good old friend Alexei that you probably know from this video here, and today he is bringing me to the airport because I will be flying to another country, a country that has a special place in my heart. That's partly the reason why I want to make this video a little different. I am going to Bulgaria. Bulgaria has a special place in my heart because part of my roots are there. A tourist destination that's less known than many others like France, Italy, Spain. So I would like to show you a part of it, especially a mountain part of it, and give you some info. This is actually the part that is missing from my usual videos. It's more about my experience. Here there will be experience from my side, but also I will try to give some objective, some interesting information for you guys if someone would like to go there and know some things about it. So now we're heading to the airport, Charleroi Airport, and I will see you later in Bulgaria. Hi there. Yesterday I arrived in Bansko late in the evening, and today I'm already in the mountains. I'm here near hut Bezbog. This morning I started at a hut named Goce Delchev. The part between the two is quite steep. I did a little less than 5 kilometers with 700 and even more meters of climb. There is an alternative, a ski lift going up between those huts. And the next goal for me now, it is Mount, the summit, Bezbog. And then from there to visit Popovo Lake, which is the deepest and the biggest lake in the Pirin mountain. Apparently, I took the wrong way, so actually now I'm heading towards the Lake Popovo. It's not a problem, just doing the same course a little in reverse. Between Hut Bezbog and the lake there is this small mountain pass you have to get over, good for about 100-130 meters of climb, and then I think it will go the same down to Popovo Lake. After having visited the beautiful Popovo Lake, I'm now heading back on the same track, and I will go to summit Bezbog, which I missed on my way to the lake, but it doesn't matter, the order isn't important. The weather here is beautiful, the air is clean, amazing. The views, speechless, I'm speechless. I'm really enjoying this. Right, let's go. I'm approaching now the split in the track that will bring me to the summit Bezbog. Dobar den. I think that's the one up there. It's looking promising. The Pine Kingdom. Beautiful. I have reached the summit of Bezbog, and I will rest here a couple of minutes. There is the lake I'm coming from right now, and there's Hut Bezbog. I'm going there. I heard they have bob chorba with manatarki. I'm not sure about the English name of this mushroom. I will put it here. So yeah, this will be my reward for getting up here. It's magnificent. I'll let you enjoy a bit of the images from the drone, and I'll be heading down. Searching for a way through this pine jungle, I found some blueberries. Natural supplies of energy. Always nice. Tasty. I am on my way down the mountain to the car. Now I will give you some practical information as promised in the beginning of this video. Between the two huts there's a lift that can save you quite a lot of effort going up and some time also. It does the distance over half an hour, and one-way ticket costs, if I'm not mistaken, 20 leva, and a return ticket, two-way ticket, is 30 leva. So you could go up, then walk around the beautiful lakes, do some summits, and then go down by foot. Or if you choose that only the higher part of the mountain interests you and you're too tired, you can also go down by the same lift. So be careful, it's quite a wild lift, it goes very fast. So it's a fun fact that I remember from my last visit when I took it. As you saw, I had a coffee in hut Bezbog, and just now I had a soup, bob chorba, with very tasty mushrooms. So the prices are as follows. I paid 3 leva for the coffee this morning, and the soup plus 2 pieces of bread were 8 leva 50. So you have an idea of the prices. Alright, now I'm heading down to the car and then to Bansko, and then will come the next important and fun part of this day, but that's for later. Let's go. I just passed under the line of the ski lift, and just above me was a couple. The woman had a yellow jacket that I remember, and I'm wanting to see, I'd like to see if I'll be able to catch up with them downhill. So now going down, very concentrated, but trying to be as fast as possible to beat the lift. I'm back down at the car. I did 20 kilometers and 300 meters with 1426 meters of climb. My last challenge failed a little bit. I didn't manage to be faster than the ski lift because of a detour I took, because I missed the shortest way and I had to take a little detour, but I almost caught the people. They were like 2 minutes off the lift, so actually not bad. It was a great mental motivation to run faster down. So now I'm heading to Bansko and I'll see you there. In my little apartment here in Bansko, and ready to go out, because now I will go to the center, to the start and finish of Pirin Ultra. Tomorrow I will be doing the 66 kilometers course of Pirin Ultra, and I'm going to get my starting package now. So let's go, let's check out Bansko. Not bad. Good morning. Today is the day after Pirin Ultra. I'm still here in the mountains for a couple more days, so the weather is super beautiful, and I'm going out for a walk, for a run. We'll see how it goes after yesterday's long distance. The legs are quite okay, so I'm confident that it will be a fun hike, run. We'll see how I can call it afterwards. So the plan for today is, I have the plan minimum is to climb Pirin's highest peak, Vihren. I started below at Malyovitsa, which was actually also the first aid station yesterday. The plan is to climb to the summit and then to descend to Vihren. I will probably eat something there, and then I'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll do some more or get back to the car and go resting, but that's a decision for later. For now, I have the beautiful nature and I'm gonna enjoy it. As I promised that I would give some information, my breakfast today was traditional Bulgarian breakfast. Banica with a bit of boza, that's the drink made from some grains. And if you want to eat something tasty and very cheap, I really recommend this to you. The banica was 2 leva, the drink, the boza, was 1.5, so I paid 3.50 for all. There it is, Vihren. My goal for today finally became visible. Such a wonderful view. So now I'm approaching a place named Kazanite, and then from there I will go to a pass between Vihren and Kutelo, which has the name Premkata. And then the real ascent starts. If I'm not mistaken, this summit should be Kutelo, which is linked to another summit, Banski Suhodol, by this famous notorious ridge Končeto, which you could see in my video here from an older adventure. I'm continuing. Everything is going well. My legs are strong and the surroundings are amazing. If the camera shows it right, but I'm approaching quite a steep section. The real fun begins here in this amazing valley. I rested for a couple of minutes, flew the drone so that you could enjoy the images of the surroundings, and now continuing up to Vihren. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention the cherry on the top of yesterday's amazing experience was that in the finish zone, after I finished, I met this Bulgarian ultra runner who is one of my examples to follow. I'm a big fan
It's Pirin Gulf. It was quite a nice experience to meet him, took a picture with him, talked a bit. It was very nice. This circus, Kazanite. I think it's a circus, I'm not sure, but it's a wonderful and yet a bit scary place, you know. The weather is nice now, but I can imagine that with bad weather it has to be very scary here. Look there, the wall of Pirin, the wall of Vihren. I think it's the north or northeast wall, northeast, east, something like this, almost vertical. The marble kingdom of Pirin. There, a little bit off course of my today's run and slash hike, is a small shelter. I think its name is Shelter Kazanite or Kazana shelter. So if bad weather catches you here, there is a place to hide, which is a good thing. I won't go check it out now, or maybe I will. It's not so far. Here is a construction base. I think they are going to make a new one. That's the old shelter. Let's check out inside. Okay. It's cool. It's really basic, a real shelter. You could sleep here, one person, two people max. So, but you can sleep here with the view, wow, an amazing view of Vihren. Okay, it was worth the detour to check out this little shelter. It's in desperate need to be replaced, but even like this, it's better than nothing. And now I'm continuing back on my course. Next checkpoint is the pass, right there. I don't know if it will be visible on the video, but there are a lot of locals in front of me. There, mountain goats. There on too. There are quite a lot of them here, and because of the big tourist flow on those paths, they are quite used to people actually. Maybe I will be able to get close to some of them today. We'll see. There is a little group next to the path. They are magnificent. There in the rocks, a lot of chamois living a beautiful life. This is Kutelo, the pass. The chamois and Vihren. I reached the pass. Actually, I'm cutting a little to the left of the actual pass. I'm traversing a bit. So the real ascent of the summit of Vihren is starting now. It looks quite impressive. Have to do this. Let's go. I reached the hardest part of the ascent. Actually, what follows now until Hut Vihren down the mountain is part of another race that took place yesterday. It's Pirin Extreme, 38 kilometers with 3,500 meters of ascent, which is crazy, and through extreme terrain. I believe that this here is not the most extreme that the competitors yesterday had to go through. So let's check out how it was for them. Quite okay here. This chain, I didn't really need it. It costs a bigger effort to hold on it, but it's also a good guide telling where to go. Next to those signs, look at this superb view of the Marble Ridge. Here's the peak Kutelo, then the Končito Ridge, Banski Suhodol, and then a lot of other peaks that I don't know exactly the names of. it looks really, really nice. And here it looks nice too. It's hard, but totally worth it. There's Bansko down the valley. There's the rest of Pirin. A huge playground. A lot of these ridges. I visited yesterday, passed a couple of them during Pirin Ultra. It's unbelievable how far you can go in one day. From here it looks so far. The plan now is to go down, but from the other side. I will take the most popular route down. Basically there are 3 routes up Vihren. You have the one that I've done. I think it's the least popular, but I found it. I never did it before today. I only been here two times, taking the route I will be taking now down. And the route of today up there was much more fun for me, going up with these chains, etc. But to go down it's easier the other one. The third route is there somewhere along this ridge. It's the ridge you can see down here. It's the most extreme one. It's a ridge named Jamjiev Ridge. But this is for maybe some other time. Not sure if it's okay to do it without the proper equipment and climbing gears, etc. So now I'll be going down there, down to the pass here, and then down to the left to the hut Vihren. Let's go. I descended the main summit. All of this marble wall. Now there's a couple of hundred of meters of flat, and then down to the hut. On the other side there's the summit to Dorka. If I'm not mistaken, this is the summit Muratov Vrh. Now it's all the way down here and then down there. I'm speechless. Did you see this guy? He's a maniac. He's going up to Vihren with his bike, and then he's going to go downhill. Crazy, crazy. Unbelievable. This is Hut Vihren. This is the summit Vihren. I met this English guy who was also subscribed to yesterday Pirin Ultra 66, but unfortunately I let you tell the story.
Yeah, I hurt my foot playing, or my calf playing football last week, so I tried to participate and I got like 3.5 miles in and had to pull out. first DNF of the 66k.
One of the 20-something DNFs, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. But yeah, my legs are okay to hike, so it was a pleasure meeting you today and having
Enjoying the
communications
mountains.
yeah, exactly. Going the wrong way a little bit.
So, alright, I'm continuing down to the hut.
Absolutely.
See you there probably.
Yeah, I'll see you there for a drink.
A well-deserved soup. After a well-deserved pause at Hut Vihren with some soup and a beer, I am continuing for a couple of hundred of meters to the car now. Just to inform you again about prices and other details, as I promised in the beginning of this video. So here at Hut Vihren I took bean soup that was 6 leva. With it I took 2 pieces of bread, 30 stotinki, 30 Bulgarian cents each, so 16 total, 60 stotinki. And then the beer, it was half a liter of Kamenica, big one, 5 leva. Very nice prices here. And the soup was amazing. It was very tasty. It's this way that yesterday we were going up in the beginning of the course, in the beginning of the race, just after the first aid station. To me it really seems like an eternity ago. Funny, it was only yesterday. So I am back at the car and now heading down to Bansko. I have to rest because there are more adventure ahead.
a little explanation of what I ordered. This is tarator. It's a traditional Bulgarian cold soup made of yogurt with some cucumbers and green things. It's very refreshing and tasty. This is shopska salata, tomatoes, cucumbers and white cheese, Bulgarian feta cheese, very tasty too. Here's the main dish. It's a huge shashlik. It looks very beautiful. I got, as a compliment of the chef, a piece of banitsa with lokum, which I'm very excited to try. It sounds very interesting. It's very nice. Today was another long day. I just ate my stomach full, even more than full. The plan for tomorrow is to leave quite early, so now I'm going to sleep. Good night. Good morning again. It's my last full day in Bulgaria. Tomorrow I'm flying back home, and I just left Bansko and on my way to Sofia, where I'm gonna sleep at a friend's house tonight. I will stop in another mountain, in Rila, more precisely to do a hike or trail run. We'll see how it goes, in the area of the peak Malyovitsa. So the weather seems to be super nice. Sun, no clouds almost. Looks promising. I have about 2 hours to go to the trailhead. See you then. I drove for more than 2 hours and finally arrived here in the wonderful Rila mountain. The plan now is to go up. The first checkpoint will be Malyovitsa. From there on I will go to the summit, the peak Malyovitsa. Then I will continue a bit on the ridge, but I'll give you more details later on what follows.
let's do it step by step. The forest is starting to clear up a bit, and from time to time the summit comes to say hi. It can be seen between the trees, but I suppose that soon it will be visible the whole time. But from what I saw, it looks impressive. Actually, this place here around Malyovitsa is the center of Bulgarian alpinism. And if you look to the surrounding rocks, it becomes clear why it is so. The slope is not too steep for now. I'm advancing at a good pace. Of course, I feel the tiredness from all the effort the last 3 days, especially Pirin Ultra, but still have enough energy to enjoy here. I've never been to Malyovitsa, and actually I have, apparently, but I don't remember it because I was about 1.5 years or 2 years old when my parents went there with me. My father told me the story that he was carrying me on his shoulders on the way up. So I'm curious to see how sketchy it has been. Добър ден! So here's Hut Malyovitsa. The place looks really nice. At the Hut Malyovitsa, I met Kalin.
Nice to meet you.
He's also going to the summit of Malyovitsa, so we're doing it together. We'll see if we will continue on the same route that I have for myself today. But for now, we are together in this magnificent place, and it's very nice to have some company.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a place with a lot of plates about fallen alpinists, and even if the weather now is super nice and it's very, very beautiful, I think it's important to have places like this in the mountains to make you remember how dangerous it could be. So yeah, a little humbling moment. Almost on the final push to the summit. Apparently there's this big ascent now, and then it will be flat, almost flat to the summit for about 10-15 minutes. But this one is kind of steep, but it's okay. It's completely different from yesterday, because yesterday Vihren, it was all marble, and here the stone is different, it's granite. It has also its charm. There, very far on the horizon, you could see Musala, the highest peak of Bulgaria, the highest peak of the Balkan Peninsula. I have a video on my channel about this. We went there with my brother, we slept on the top. You can check it here with the link above if you want. It's very beautiful here. There down is the place where I parked the car. Down there in the valley you can see the famous Rila monastery. And the peak is there, I believe. This marking means that we are on the European hiking route E4, which I was talking about during Pirin Ultra, and there were some other places that I visited during my stay here that are also parts of this route. So actually I would like to tell you a couple of words about it. It's a very interesting, challenging route. The Bulgarian part starts in Sofia and it goes over 5 mountains. You have Vitosha near Sofia, then you have a little mountain between Vitosha and Rila, which is Verila. From there on you have to cross all of Rila. Obviously what I've been doing today is part of this route, so all the way up to Malyovitsa and then further and further. Then once you came down from Rila after many rough kilometers, you have the fourth mountain to cross. It's Pirin. For example, the ridge Conceto that I showed you yesterday and the peak of Vihren are also on this route, together with the hut Vihren where I ate my soup. and other places. And once you are down from Pirin, there's this last fifth mountain, Slavyanka, and the final point of the route is on Peak Gocedelchev, which is, I think, the highest of Slavyanka, and lies on the border between Bulgaria and Greece. This is something I would really like to do. It's about 240 kilometers with very much climb. But yeah, it's such an amazing terrain. One day I will do it for sure, and I will show you. There on the horizon, half hidden by this dome here, you can see this huge volcano formed dome, which is the mountain of Vitosha, Sofia's home mountain. So it's a very strange feeling here, because I read everywhere that Malyovitsa was super extreme, but actually the final part of the summit is like a meadow. Yeah. Thanks. I feel nice for the, you don't always have to be on 4 legs to summit, and the views, 360, beautiful. We came from the lake below, all this way up here, then there, and then along this ridge all the way here. And here we are, Malyovitsa. I'm eating banitsa with pumpkin, which I didn't eat for at least 20 years probably. Thank you, Karin.
Welcome. Always.
And we decided that it wasn't fun enough to go back the same way. We saw that there is also a possible route on the other side of the mountain. Normally there will be some beautiful lakes on the way, a river. There are 14 kilometers to go. We'll try to run as much as possible. Here that the road goes somewhere. Cheers. Look at this stone that I found. I first thought it was snow, but of course it's too hot for snow. It's quartz probably, I'm not sure, but it's very funny how the feel is completely different from this granite piece. This is rugged and quite warm actually, while this one is super slippery and cold. It's like a piece of ice almost. Look around. Such a beautiful view. We are going now down this valley there. Normally there will be a river that we will be joining. It looks very nice and it's quite easy for running. The ground is soft. So enjoying, right?
Yeah, very much.
found a blueberry paradise here. Super. Autumn colors already and tasty blueberries. Someone has been eaten here. So we took this shortcut, which was marked on the map by points which are lying further away from each other than on the other route, but it looked quite shorter. But yeah, it's this unending,
Well, different.
yeah, quite different, difficult terrain. It's okay, but we are advancing at a very moderate pace, and that's the least you could say, and starting to get bored from this. This is where we're going down. The other path normally comes from there somewhere, and hopefully after we are there down we will be able to at least walk a little faster, hopefully also run. We finally reached a path that's a little more runnable, walkable. So now we have about 10 kilometers down to where the cars are. I hope it will only get more runnable than here to push the tempo a little bit. All the valley there that we have to do, beautiful. А така? I think this is a shelter, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check out inside. Opa. Yes, it looks like one. There's some wood, 2.5 beds, some things to cook, light. It doesn't look very luxurious, but yeah. I'm sure that if you are in need,
Да.
There is enough.
За нужда перфектно.
Quite big. Much better than the yesterday's shelter in Kazanit. Look at this huge rock boulder. It's really impressive. It's all alone here, probably came from there, but it's enormous. Look, I'm not even 1/3 of its height. You can see how big it is. Давай, так може за мащаб. this valley has a completely different vegetation from the one on the other side of the mountain, the one that I took to get up Malyovitsa. This one has those trees. I don't know what's the name of those trees. If you do, please put in the comments. This one I won't put here, but that's the tree with red berries. Who knows how this is called in English? Please feel free to enlighten me in the comments. This place is called the Hollow Stone. I'm now standing on it. It doesn't look very hollow. I don't know why it's named like this. Okay, guys, I have a new challenge that's quite funny. So there are about 3 more kilometers, even less, to where the cars are, but with normally some elevation, about 250 or 300 even. And the thing is, it's now a couple of minutes past 5:30, and Kalin has a car from his work that has to be started before 6 o'clock, otherwise he will have to pay for all the kilometers he will do, and he has to do about 400 kilometers today to Burgas. So he's quite tired and he's afraid that he won't make it to the car in time. I had some energy to run, so this is what I'm doing now. I have the car key and the mission is to run to the car, to start it. And I have 26 minutes. The terrain is very runnable, but it's the ascent that scares me a little, but we'll see. This elevation gain I was talking about, I suppose. There's a short path going straight up. All right, I see it. I have 6 more minutes left. 17:56. Mission accomplished. Let's now wait on Kalin. Now I'm back in the Citroen and heading to Sofia. It's my final day in Sofia. I'm flying home today and I decided to go for a run in the park, in the south park of Sofia. What I didn't expect is this huge uphill here. Whew, that was pretty hard. Just using this occasion to finish this video doing actually the same for what I have come here running in Bulgaria. I hope that my video was a little pleasant to watch, that you enjoyed it, that you learned something new. Please don't hesitate to put your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like the video, don't forget to put a thumbs up. If you like the content of my channel, don't hesitate to subscribe and stay tuned for more. There's Vihren on the horizon. Every nice thing tends to end, but then comes the next one, and I'm already looking forward to it. See you later.